Lauren Tuiskula.
And my name is Erin Fitzgerald.
And welcome to Outside the Doghouse, the weekly television program produced by the Wachusett Dirt Dawgs. The Dirt Dawgs are a member of the Futures Collegiate Baseball League and play home games at Doyle Field in Leominster, Mass. Ticket prices are $4.50 for adults, $4 for seniors aged 60 years or older, and $3 for kids aged 5 to 14. Kids aged 5 years or younger get in for free. Our home games are a great evening out for the family as we offer concessions, including everything from cheeseburgers to fried dough. We also feature a beer garden in center field at every home game of the season.
Our home games this week are Thursday the 19th, a doubleheader against the Seacoast Mavericks, Saturday the 21st versus the Torrington Titans, and Sunday the 22nd as the Dogs take on the Old Orchard Beach Raging Tide. Also on Sunday the 22nd, the Dirt Dawgs will honor the Leominster Blue Devils State Championship baseball team. The Dirt Dawgs take the road on Wednesday the 18th, traveling to Worcester, and Friday the 20th to Pittsfield. Doyle Field will be home to two exciting promotional nights this week. The 21st is Beach Night, sponsored by Leominster Crossings. The next day, the 22nd, is Film Fun Night. We'll have baseball movie trivia with special prizes from local vendors.
And now that we've looked ahead, let's glance back at the work the Dogs put in this past week. Roll that clip, Scott. The team went 1-4 in their 5 most recent games. Back on Thursday, June 12th, they played 12 innings against the Old Orchard Beach Raging Tide. The Dogs took the W in walk-off fashion as Curtis White's sacrifice fly scored Evan Brown in the bottom of the 12th. Pitcher Mike London looked strong in his start on Father's Day as the Dogs battled the undefeated Brockton Rocks before falling by a 3-2 score. Other bright spots from the past week were the entire Dirt Dawgs bullpen, including one of our guests today, Dan Ditusa, and an FCBL Player of the Night award for Dirt Dawgs infielder Mike Corrin, who blasted 2 home runs in one night against the Raging Tide. The Dirt Dawgs look to improve upon their current 3-6 standing over the next week of play.
Before we get to today's guests, it's time for the Outside the Doghouse trivia question. Each week on the show, we'll ask our viewers a trivia question about the Dirt Dawgs. Enter the answer under the Outside the Doghouse tab on our website for a chance to win 2 complimentary tickets to any home game. Here's today's question. Can you name at least one of the 3 players featured on our 2014 pocket schedules?
Thanks, Erin. And now with the show, we're lucky to have 2 Dirt Dawgs on with us today. We have Dan Ditusa from Seton Hall and Mike Rizzitello from Dowling College. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
And before we get started with the interview, we're gonna do a little game. It's a little different from what we did with Austin Bots last week. Erin and I are gonna name a player, and you guys are gonna give us the first word that comes to mind when you hear that name. Dan, you're first. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so first off is Tony Rallo.
Teddy bear.
Matt Russell.
Bulldog.
Matt Baroni.
Catcher.
Vincent Sharkey.
Quiet.
And John Silva.
Character.
And this is the last one, Mike Rizzitello.
Natural born leader.
Oh.
I like that.
All right, Riz, now it's your turn.
All right.
First one, Mike Corin.
Power.
Ryder McConey.
Nick Jonas.
Curtis White.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Joe Breen.
Forearms.
Yeah. Evan Brown.
Brett Gardner.
And Dan Ditusa.
Great guy. He got me breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
It's good. And that was great. Thank you so much for playing.
All right.
But for one last fun question, what is your favorite pickup line?
You go first.
Remember the last time I've used one? Quite honestly, I usually just shoot a compliment or something.
Okay.
All
I know
right.
you
have
have
something.
one.
I got some. Is your daddy a baker because you got nice buns?
Okay. Now we'll get to the serious stuff. How has life as a Dirt Dawg been so far? Dan, you can go first.
It's been a good experience. We yesterday on our off day we went laser tagging with the guys, and it's just fun to hang out outside the field as a team and just get to know each other a little better off the field. It's been fun. I really enjoy it up in the East Coast. I'm from the Midwest, so there's still a lot that I plan to do up here, but so far it's been really enjoyable.
Mike.
Yeah, it's a new experience. A lot of good guys. Having fun, just playing ball. Yeah, like you said, played laser tag yesterday. We got good coaching staff, learning a lot. You know, trying to bring some new stuff into the program for next year's school goal. But yeah, having a great time.
And did either of you play a different sport growing up besides baseball?
I tried playing basketball, but I'm 5'9".
I played basketball up until my senior year of high school. It's probably, I can't pick a favorite sport between the two of them.
Okay.
So,
Nice. And if you guys weren't playing summer baseball, what would you be doing this summer?
Fishing.
Just fishing?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
I'd probably be giving pitching lessons back at home, and I work basketball camps over winter break just to make some money because I don't work at college. So.
Absolutely. And you're both staying with a host family. How's that experience been for you guys?
It's good. I actually live with Tony Rallo. We live with the Hardys in West Townsend, and it's been a really good experience. They brought us in right away, very open to us, just opened us up to their house. And, you know, it's nice to have like a second family away from home that takes care of you and kind of takes you in as their own.
Pretty much said it all, you know. You know, a lot of respect, like them taking us in, you know, just kids they just met, and, you know, they feed us, and, you know, really appreciate it.
Great. And what has been the biggest adjustment coming from collegiate play to this Futures Collegiate League? Mike, you can go first this time.
I mean, it's like facing like in regular school ball, you know, the first guy, their ace, is usually like you know, the best guy, and then you have the other guys after that in the series. Here it's like, you know, everybody's an ace, so definitely tougher pitching. You know, it's almost like an all-star team, like, you know, better guys, and it helps you improve your game a little bit more.
And Dan, as a pitcher, you're probably facing tougher batters.
Yeah, I think I actually said it when I was doing the commentary during the game the other day. But I think the biggest difference is going from pitcher standpoint, going from the aluminum bats to the wood bats. it kind of emphasizes the inside part of the plate, and just, especially in the field that we play, that's also a big transition playing at Dole Field. You have to keep the ball down as a pitcher and, keep the ball out in the ballpark, I guess you could say. So.
And what's it been like playing for Coach Barnaby, Coach Rivera, and Coach Davis?
They're all awesome guys, laid back but at the same time serious. Especially Coach Raul, he's a character. But yeah, learn a lot from them, keeping it, having a great time.
Great.
I'd say I really appreciate the different age levels of the coaches, just because sometimes there's a coach who has a lot more experience who can kind of give you a perspective from what they've seen over the years, and then a younger coach can kind of relate more to the players sort of on a personal level because they played more recently. So I think the game's changed over the past decades, and I really appreciate having a coach with a lot of experience and then a younger coach who can help relate. And so I really appreciate the age difference, and I think we have a good group of coaches, and they all bring something different.
Nice. And do either of you have any pregame rituals or superstitions? We hear that you sing or something. Want to tell us a little more about that?
I do sing on the field, but not when the game starts, and it's all business. But I wear boat shoes to the games, and I freak my host family out. They go into the fridge to get some breakfast, I guess. They see my catcher's gloves in the fridge, because in the summertime the leather gets all kind of soft. So I don't like leaving my car. I like to keep it in the fridge, keep it nice and crisp. So that's a ritual of mine.
That's yours. And do you have anything?
I think I have too many to count. Like if I don't do something one day, I'll just feel like it's just gonna be a terrible day. Just everything has done on a routine, similar times of the day, and there's literally too many.
It's a whole day process for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole day.
And who are your baseball heroes?
Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's always been a hero of mine, just because I know here in Massachusetts people don't like that, but
Understandable though.
Obviously I'm a Yankee fan because I'm from New York, but the way he plays, it's always been kind of a big impact in my life. Always playing hard. You wouldn't know if the guy's 0 for 30 or 20 for 30. You'll never know, and that's something that I always wanted to play like. He's a leader. I always wanted to be a leader. So.
Nice.
I guess I would say Brandon Phillips on the Cincinnati Reds. He's always smiling on the field, kind of like Jeter. You couldn't tell if he's having a good day or a bad day. He interacts with the fans a lot. Even on Twitter, if you tweet at him, he'll respond to you. He'll joke around with you. He just really seems like a class act and a real fun guy. And that's one of my goals, is to be like that on the field as well. It really looks like it rubs off on the other players on his team. So
great, both very well-respected guys. And Dan, you've been transitioning to become a starting pitcher. You were in the bullpen, and you're actually getting the start on Tuesday's game. Can you talk a little bit about that transition?
It's a different mindset. It's a completely different mindset. Coming out of the bullpen, usually you're not throwing as many pitches, so you can kind of increase your effort with each pitch. Where as a starter, you're trying to minimize your pitch count and kind of conserve so that you can pitch longer in the game. And as a starter, you want to kind of draw contact early in at-bats, not get 7, 8 pitch, 9 at-bats. And then as a reliever, you can kind of afford those because you're not pitching as long, so you kind of try to go for more strikeouts. And like I said, just more effort, and because you're not going 9 innings. So it's a big transition, but definitely something I'm looking forward to, and I have a long way to go, but I think this is a good step.
Good.
And Mike, what's it been like for you as a catcher trying to adapt to each of the new pitchers coming at you and how they work?
It's a challenge, especially pitch calling as well, because you always go off your pitcher's strengths and weaknesses, and you don't really know that until you start to get to know them. But it's been, I think for the most part now, you pretty much got it. I mean, one pitcher who was actually a tough time adjusting to was Mike London, who actually just got the start the other day. His fastball dives down. It's something I'd never seen before,
yeah.
so it's something we had to adjust to. But, you know, two starts I called him, and, you know, I adjusted. And,
So you get it done.
yeah.
Yeah. And we have another question for you, Mike. Every time we ask the question, who's the funniest guy on the team, we get you as the answer. Do you agree with them?
Yeah, I'm pretty guys back home might disagree, but
We're about 1/8 through the season, so you guys are all kind of getting pretty comfortable with each other.
20 season left.
Yeah, exactly. What are your bus trips like? Are they fun, serious?
I make sure I keep them fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Surprise.
yeah, there's a lot of like team bonding games and
Yeah, that I make up.
yeah, kind of like get to know you games like more on like a personal level, like I guess just not on a baseball field level, so just more as a person, and we enjoy it. We have a good time, and you know you get to hear people talk who really aren't very as vocal on the field, so it's
It
really
opens everything up.
Yeah,
the other day it was like we had a bus trip at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't gonna be on the bus on the way home, so I wanted to be a fun bus ride, and I'm just yelling stuff.